Alafia, this is Yeyefini on my Teaching Tuesday. Teaching Tuesday is my opportunity to share some of my practices and the things that keep me being Yeyefini. So, today I'm using my book, Household Guide for Yoruba Spiritual Wellness. And it's page 40. We're going to talk about blessing a home. Because of modernity and modern culture, the physical buildings that most of us live in today are not built with the same principles as was done in traditional cultures. In traditional cultures, a house usually is built or believing or knowing that the founding occupants will live there from generations to generations. Rituals were done to pay homage and ask permission from the ancestors, earth, sky, the animals, the flora, and the fauna. Today, we can learn to live as traditional people in a modern world and embrace the principles that acknowledges the presence of spirit in all aspects of our lives. We are able to make changes in our perception of how to choose a house, a building, and a location for us to live in for our business place, and or even how to choose a school to attend. When acknowledging spirit, we recognize that in order for our family to grow and prosper in a home, the building has energy that can predetermine our rate and degree of success. When a new building is constructed, there are certain factors that should be considered. Number one, does the land that the building is to be constructed on have positive energy? Number two, have there been disputes, arguments, or unsettled issues governing the land? Mm-hmm. Number three, what other structures existed on the land prior to building your building on it? And what was the degree of success that the last owner shared? Oh. And number four, has the proper rituals and ceremonies to the earth been done to guarantee your success? These preliminary steps are necessary for spiritual safety in building a home, business, or even a school. Modern culture has changed the way we view or appreciate the presence of spirit in our home. Many times we move into a building that are inhabited by negative, draining energy, as well as lost souls or negative, unelevated spirits and conditions that are left from previous residents. Here are some tips on how you'll have a greater rate of success in choosing a house, a home, or building to better suit your needs. Number one, when setting out to rent, purchase, or build on the space, consult the local public records of the town about the history of the house, or just ask the neighbors about the history of the last few people who inhabited the space. If the place has a history of crime, fights, long-term illness, or death on the location, then it would not be advisable to choose that space in which to live if possible. Consult a good numerology book to be better informed as to the energy of the sum total of the numbers of the address and how it can best serve your needs. Number four, consult a priest or priestess through a reading as to the probability of the degree of success that you will have in sharing your life with the energy of the location you are choosing. Number four, once you have a clear and positive final analysis based on the above steps, proceed to cleanse and shift the energy in order for you to have a great chance of success at the location. If you already live in a place where the energy drains you, have a sense of restlessness, or have experienced too many unexplained losses, consult a priest for help in resolving the situation. It is possible and legal in your state, if it's possible and legal in your state, get some small firecrackers and set them off in the house to release the stagnant energy and spirit that live there and release the karma or debt that is the last inhabitants left. If you're moving into an apartment with close neighbors, or if firecrackers are illegal in your state, use a metal object such as a spoon, a knife, or a fork, or tap loudly on a bell. pan or pot, making rapid, loud noises to cleanse the area, as stated before, from the last room in the back to the front. Okay? Number 5, 2 days before moving in, burn sulfur in each of the doors, in each of the rooms, by putting a small amount, 1 tablespoon, on a burning charcoal in every room. Quickly shut the door and leave the house, and do not return until the following day. This service removes the negative energy of tears shed, arguments that have been had, losses, separation, breakups, broken hearts, choices made from anger and fear, and at the same time it chases away roaches and rodents from the premises. Proceed, number 6, proceed to physically cleanse the space as you would ordinarily do with soap, cleanser, and germicides. Then cleanse the area with frankincense, myrrh, sage, and garlic skins, while sprinkling water in a spray bottle with a mixture of lavender and water, or my banishing wash. And you can use my banishing incense as well. That's available on my website. Once the above procedures have taken place, it is a good practice to put a plate of food and water out in the yard, patio, or balcony for the positive energies who lived in this place before and whose interest is to remain there to assist you to have a safe and productive stay in their place. Lastly, the traditional housewarming party is really a party for recognition, warming the spirits of your ancestors, and welcoming their presence in your home. Thanking them by inviting friends and family to bless the intentions of your heart for your life in this new place. If the place you are going to live in has been built by you, and if it is the first time that the ground will be broken in your name, then special services and rituals should be done to the earth before building of the structure begins by a priest or someone who is experienced in doing so. So I just wanted to share that with you. When you're ready to move, look at this video. Yeyefini.com. Have a wonderful Teaching Tuesday. Odabo. Yeyefini.com.